Hi, I'm Sherry Young, Professor of Office Technology at Lone Star College-Kingwood. We offer a variety of certificates and degrees for professional office technology. For all of our certificates and degrees, we have a 1-semester certificate, a 2-semester, a 3-semester, or if you go 4 semesters, you earn a 2-year degree. I want to talk specifically today, though, about the legal area. Houston is the 4th largest city in the country. We have huge companies here. 2 of the largest law firms in the United States are in Houston, Texas. Even though we've had a downturn in the economy, the legal area is still an area that is growing. For every company that declares bankruptcy, they need an attorney, and every attorney needs an assistant. Jobs pay extremely well in the legal field. If you are willing to drive to downtown Houston, entry-level position would be a receptionist, and those all start at about $30,000 and work up. Some of the legal assistants that have been there for years are also eligible for bonuses. All the law firms have great benefits, so it is a wide open area. If you're a student interested in the legal field, you need to be very organized, very self-motivated, very dedicated, willing to work long hours. They pay and reward you for those long hours, but in an attorney's office, every case is different and everything you do is different. And some people think that you only have to work for a legal firm, which is not true. Insurance companies hire legal assistants, and so do all of the oil companies, the airport, even here at our college district. We have an attorney on staff who has an assistant. So the legal field really is in every job you could think about. You need those attorneys.
I'm an instructor here at Lone Star College-Kingwood, and I teach in our professional medical office technology program, and I teach several of the medical office classes that we offer here. Our program is training students to work in front office type positions, not literally in the front office always, but the administrative type positions that support various healthcare settings. If a student is bilingual, that's a definite plus for them because many places are looking for bilingual students. Other skills, they need to have good communication skills. They need good spoken English and written English. Well, organizational skills, they need to be sort of self-starters, you might say. They're going to have to be able to think on the spot as to what needs to be done. They have to be multitaskers. In Houston, we have huge amounts of medical facilities throughout the city. We're the largest medical center in the world practically, and people that work in that area certainly are going to be probably paid at a higher pay scale just simply because of the competitiveness and the volume of job availability in that area. One of the first classes that our students usually take is medical terminology, which is the backbone of all of our courses. If they don't have an understanding of the medical terms that are used, then they're going to be lost. I tell my students that it's like learning another language. The trend now in healthcare is everything is going electronic, and very few doctors' offices now are not on computers in some way or another. Scheduling is done on computers, patient records are kept on computers, there's communication with insurance companies, with the pharmacies, local pharmacies, laboratory facilities, hospitals, and what have you. And so obviously basic computer skills are not just a requirement, but a necessity.
The reason I chose Kingwood was for convenience, and they had more to offer in the programs at the school. More medical classes that I was interested in, and I didn't have to go to different colleges to take these courses. The 2 years I've been here, the skills I've learned was quite a few, mainly computer skills. Medical terminology classes I've taken have helped me understand the field I'm going into. Here at Kingwood, for people my age, it's hard to go to university. So with the courses they offer here, associate's degree, it was a lot easier for me to come here without having to have all this other four-year program that I needed to take. So when I looked at the curriculum here, it fit my profile, being a mom and taking care of my kids and coming here. It helps me for the convenience and the courses that we're taking. I didn't have to drive around town or to go to a main college. Professors I've had here have been very understanding, knowing that you do have children at home and you haven't been in school for 20 years plus. So they made it very comfortable for me and were very helpful online, through the phone, whenever I needed them. So I never had trouble with any of the professors, not being there for me. I would recommend these classes to other people, mainly for the convenience of the classes here. You learn a lot. The teachers are willing to help you, and they're always there when you need them. So I would recommend the classes here.
I am the medical transcription instructor for the Kingwood campus of the Lone Star College system. The qualifications that are required to be a good transcriptionist demand that you have a very solid foundation in English grammar. Without that, the student will struggle a lot, and it will be very, very difficult for them to feel that they have gained success because they will not catch a lot of the problem areas that they will run into. Other factors that are important in succeeding to be a transcriptionist are self-motivation, to be a hard worker, and most importantly, to be self-disciplined. You cannot succeed in this field at all unless you master all of these particular areas. The pay scale in transcription can be quite good. The problem that people run into is that it doesn't happen right away. There is a very large learning curve that every student is required to go through. Now, as you develop your skills, what happens is you become more proficient and you can reach the point where you can become a person who is able to make in the neighborhood of 50 to 60K per year. Places that employ transcriptionists are hospitals, clinics, doctors' offices, and then of course what most people like about medical transcription is the opportunity to be able to work at home. In order to be successful with transcription now, you have to know your computer. You have to make it work for you. There's a lot of software and programs available for transcriptionists that make their job much easier. And as you learn the basics, then you can come to appreciate all the helps that are out there so that you can successfully do your job.
Let's talk about the bookkeeping certificate. My name is Stacy Tabor, and I'm a professor in the business department here at Lone Star College-Kingwood, and I teach accounting. The accounting industry is kind of a unique animal in that the job market stays stable no matter what the economy is doing. No matter if the stock market is rising or falling, somebody still has to be around to tell companies what their assets are worth. So that means there's always a demand for accountants. And because accounting jobs vary so widely with different accounting systems and different vendors and customers and different ways of doing things, customers and companies know that they're going to have to spend time training their new employees. As a result, you can usually get a job in accounting just having the basic foundation and some basic skills in accounting. Our bookkeeping certificate incorporates the foundations of accounting concepts, and then we teach you how to use some different accounting softwares. And the program culminates with a co-op, which means you get a job in the industry and do an internship sort of experience. Therefore, you come out knowing the basics and having the computer skills and having real-world job experience in an industry that's always in demand. It's a recipe for success.
So we're hoping you'll join us at Lone Star College-Kingwood in the professional office technology area to take classes. Another thing I wanted to say, we offer many of our classes online now. I actually have a student this semester who's in Iraq, and I have one in California. So if you live anywhere in the world now, you can take online classes through our system, which is a big benefit even if you live here but work part-time and are interested in some of the classes online. You can contact me for information for any of the professional office technology programs. My phone number is 281-312-1010. 1697.